So I'd like to conclude my set tonight. We got a great episode of Saturday Night Live, but I wanted to conclude with a long story that finishes off with an offensive remark that isn't funny, but because it will offend various people. Some of my supporters are going to say it's the greatest set they've ever seen. So, when I was a young comedian, I was taking the train home late night from a gig, and I was on the train, and I saw these kids who didn't look like they were up to any good, and maybe I didn't look like I was up to any good either. And they came in, and they were harassing this person, and it was me and this lonely woman in the corner, and these three teens who were up to no good, and they were cursing, and they were throwing things at her and saying all sorts of nasty things. Now, I'm almost 17 years old at this point, and I'm a little afraid to step in, and I just had a good set at a comedy club downtown, a Boston Comedy Club, and I was feeling good, and I was afraid they were going to bother me and rough me up. I made like $30 that night, but I needed that money. And so then they were beating this woman up. I mean, beating the crap out of her. And then the wig fell off the woman, and I realized that woman was a man. And I said, Transformers, more than meets the eye. And the three dudes ran up to me laughing, gave me a high five, and then kicked that person in the teeth, and I went the fuck home. Saturday Night Live, we got a great show. Some musical motherfuckers here tonight.